what an honor. What a nice hangar. What a lot of people. That's good. So they say we broke the all-time record in Watertown. And soon we're going to be doing something more important. We're going to be breaking the all-time record in job production. We're going to get jobs back. All right?
Well, I'm here to show support for Donald Trump. I think as the candidates sort of lessen in number, he's the best shot for things as far as shaking up the country and bringing some business sense to the White House. And, you know, to a certain extent, just seeing the people who are opposing him kind of encourages me to support him. You know, I look at the other candidates and I just don't see a lot there. So I think he'll do a good job.
So here's the one problem, right? And we'll get this taken care of. If I'm elected, we get it taken care of fast. Because we're going to bring our jobs back. We're not going to be losing our jobs to Mexico and all of these other places. So I said to my people, give me some numbers. And Stephen came up and he gave you some talk. And it's depressing. When you see it, it's depressing. According to the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, the number of manufacturing jobs in Watertown has decreased by 50% in not that long a period. That's a lot of jobs. Come on, folks, let's get with it, right? I mean, yeah, that's a lot of jobs.
That's right.
What do you think about him coming here? What is
great.
Yeah?
I wouldn't come to see anybody else.
You wouldn't come to see anybody else?
No, I wouldn't care. This guy, the last time I voted was for Perot when he ran. That's the only time I've ever voted. And I'll vote this time because of him.
Yeah.
You have a big drug problem, a big heroin problem. We're going to end it, folks. We're going to end it. Really poisoning our youth, and you have the problem up here. And somebody said to me, you know, New Hampshire, I won New Hampshire, and I was with the folks, and I said, what do you think? What's the biggest problem? They said heroin. I said heroin, because, you know, you're looking at these beautiful fields and valleys and trees. And I said, how could that be your biggest problem? He says, our biggest problem, heroin. And I hear you have the problem too, and we're going to stop it, folks. We're going to stop it. We're going to build a wall. We're going to have strong borders. We're going to stop it. It's crazy. What we're going through as a country is crazy.
Rally.
Yeah?
Excuse me?
Really? So you're definitely going to be voting Trump and coming. Are you registered as a Republican?
Actually, no. I'm registered as a Democrat. Was not aware of the rules that New York had. That, you know, same as his children. But I will be voting in November for him.
Do you think he's got New York in the bag?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's go into a couple of more depressing factors, and then I'll give you the good news. We're going to change it, okay? That's the good news. Because you don't want to leave. I tell you, don't leave. This place is gorgeous. We'll bring back the jobs. Once we get the jobs back, we're all set. We get the jobs back, we get rid of the heroin, and we're all set, okay? There were more people in the labor force in Watertown in 1990 than there is today. That's not good. In other words, we're supposed to be growing, and we're going the opposite direction. The workforce in Watertown is shrinking, and nearly 5,000 more people in labor force. Wow. In just 5 years, you had lost 5,000 jobs. No good. It's not that big a place, right? You know. The number of people employed in Watertown was higher in 2008 than it was today. Watertown is home to Fort Drum. That's a great place. I love Fort Drum. I love the military. You're at Fort Drum? Yeah. So how many people are at Fort Drum? And they love Trump. The military likes Trump. And we're going to take care of. And folks, you know, our military's been decimated, okay? These people know it better than anybody. We're going to build up our military bigger, better, stronger than ever before. We need it more than we've ever needed before. We're going to make it bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. Nobody's going to mess with us, and we're going to take care of our veterans, because our veterans have been absolutely treated unfairly. So you pass the word back, okay, to the veterans. Any veterans here? Folks, you pass the word around, let me tell you. Good-looking veteran. You look too young to be a veteran.
Well, you got to do well in New York, and you know, it's a tough process. I mean,
Yeah.
followed politics my whole life, so I know how it works. And he's got, you know, a challenge ahead of him, but it really depends on doing well in New York. So, and I think it's important for New Yorkers to support their favorite son candidate.